This shed was built in 1970, around that time, just after the main structure, the cabin was built. It has solid roof shingles as the siding, same thing on the roof. This structure you're seeing right in front of you is actually a watershed, aka a cistern, but not really a cistern. That was built in around 2015. They did the same shingle siding that you're seeing. It was only held up by 2 cinder blocks and some 4x4s. So kind of scary, holding thousands of pounds. This is the inside of that watershed. That black pipe at the top is how they filled the water. It's just 2 IBC totes that hold about 250, 270 gallons each. They didn't insulate it except for a few pieces of insulation on the right side, and that's pretty much it. So it didn't really retain heat. I thought that I got some video footage of me ripping that down, but my camera died, sorry. But you can see where it was on the left-hand side right there, where the original roof was, and then the shingles on the right-hand side right there. That's what they kind of added on to make it blend in. The roof does leak, but I think that's because of my dog. He was on top of it and cracked one of the skylights. After ripping off all the shingles and everything, I was able to see what was underneath. These are the skylights that he didn't crack, my dog. They're plastic, very thin. I thought I'd keep them for like a play set or something for my kids. These are all the shingles that I ripped off. It took about 2 hours to rip all the shingles off, and the wood really isn't in the best condition, but for 50 years old, it is better than I thought it would be. And the pitch of the roof, I've never seen a roof look like this. I don't know what they were going for when they built it, but it's not something that I've ever seen before on a roof. Comment down below if you know what type of pitch that is or what type of roof that's called. Was that a typical shed roof in the 1970s? I'm not really sure. So what you're looking at now is I pulled off all the plywood and all the insulation from the inside from above. So there was a lot of rats. There were a lot of rats, a lot of poop, a lot of stuff in there that I didn't really want to get from the inside and risk it falling onto my stuff, because I still have all my belongings inside the shed and I just didn't want it to fall in there. So I thought if I got it from the top, I'd be safe. But some did drop, but I did put a tarp on the inside in order to try to prevent some of that. And then in between all of these different projects of pulling wood off, I actually had to tarp the entire roof because it would rain. This is what the roof looks like with no rafters, no plywood, nothing up there. I completely took the roof off. Here is me on top of the roof. I thought I got footage of building the actual framing, but I didn't. I created another video of some of the steps that I took, but this is what the roof ended up looking like. I did a typical lean-to roof. I used the zip system because it was not only cheaper, but it is waterproof and airtight. This is a 3-foot overhang that you're looking at right now. To get to this point, it took me about 4 days total worth of work, but now it's completely sealed up. You'll see in a little bit it's sealed even more than it is right now, but this is just a little basic walkthrough of the work that I had done up to that point. And there's a 1-foot overhang on the left-hand side right above the door. I'm thinking about moving the door over to the right-hand side. And excuse all the mess, but that's everything that I took off the roof. And now I have to take it all the way down the stairs and get a dumpster and fill up the dumpster with that. So that's going to be a project for another day. But I had to get everything sealed up because snow's coming. And They're predicting 2 feet of snow, so I wanted to make sure everything was taken care of and everything was sealed up because I do have stuff inside the shed that I didn't want to get ruined. This is a view of the shed from not the back of the property, but a little bit further back. And here's another look at the shed once I put plywood up underneath. That's just temporary just because the snow's coming and I didn't want anything to get in. And I worked so hard to get all the rat poop out and the rat nests and everything out of there. I didn't want rats getting back in, so I sealed up everything temporarily, plywood soffits, but I am going to be putting something else underneath, so I just temporarily put it up there just to seal it up. But yeah, so that's where we're at with the shed right now. Snow is coming. You'll see that there is some snow on top of the roof, but I was able to finish shingling it. And once everything is done, I will take another video and show you what I do for the siding. I'm not 100% sure on what siding I want to do. I want to kind of match it to the original log woods of the house, but something that's going to look good and elevate it from what it was before. So stay tuned. Thank you for watching, and hopefully you enjoyed this. Thank you.